Are you a woman who's looked in the mirror and wondered, when did I lose myself? Are you stuck in a relationship that's draining your spirit? I want to help you today. I want to help you to learn this one powerful thing that's going to help you rebuild your confidence and reclaim the life that you deserve starting today. Okay? I'm going to share with you what I did when I found myself in an abusive relationship. Okay? And how this one powerful yet easy technique that helped me walk away from this abusive relationship. And I ain't gonna hold you. It's called self-love. Okay? And for my sisters that don't know what self-love is about valuing, okay, and prioritizing yourself. Self-love is gonna help you to counter that negativity that he is feeding you in that bad relationship. Okay? When you start to prioritize self-love, you're going to start building a foundation where you have some inner strength, right? You're going to build some clarity and some resilience that's going to allow you to push back, okay, against that negativity that you're getting in that relationship, okay? You're going to start creating a life that's going to align with your self-worth, okay? When you learn self-love, okay? Let me tell you how self-love helped me. The first way self-love helped me, it helped me replace that criticism, okay? Because he was always negative. This was wasn't a physical abusive relationship, right? It was more of a mental. But abuse is abuse. So let's not minimize it at all, okay? It was still abuse. Self-love helped me replace his criticism with compassion for myself, okay? Because being in that negative relationship and hearing constant criticism, it can make you feel unworthy and just plain old inadequate, okay? Self-love, when you adopt that, okay, it's going to help you practice, okay, that compassion that you need, right? It's going to help you remember that you are human, okay? And you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be treated with kindness. You deserve to be treated like a human being, okay? Even when you make mistakes, okay? And the other thing I want you to think about is how we talk to ourselves, okay? Because what I had to do was to learn to tell myself I was enough, just as I was. Despite what he told me, flaws and all, I was enough. The second thing self-love helped me was set boundaries, okay? Instead of accepting all that disrespect that I was hearing all the time, right? Because toxic relationships, they cross so many boundaries, right? The disrespect, the manipulation that we constantly deal with, okay? But with self-help, man, it taught me how to love myself, okay? It taught me how to understand my self-worth, okay? And once I began to do that, I began to do was enforce boundaries, right? Enforce those boundaries that were protecting my peace, okay? I had to learn how to say no to hurtful behaviors, right? And then I had to start taking time for myself without even feeling guilty, no matter what he had to say about it. The third thing that self-help helped me with was to overcome my fear of being alone. Now, if you are in a relationship where you guys are intertwined with your finances, or maybe you ain't working, maybe he's doing it all, right? But you're living together, you're intertwined, and you've been dependent on this person for a long time, and that's where they want you, okay? This type of a guy, that is, okay? That's where he wants you, okay? But that self-love is going to help you overcome that fear of being alone, okay? That fear and insecurity that make you feel stuck, okay? Even when you are in a bad relationship, okay? So I want you to understand that you have to develop this self-love for yourself, okay? It's going to help, it's going to remind you that you are whole and complete on your own, okay? Self-love is going to empower you to see being alone. Man, when I learned that being alone was a step toward my healing and my happiness, okay, then I can stop looking at it as being so fearful, right? And I was able to step out there on my own, okay? And then I had to tell myself in this particular season, right? In that season, I had to tell myself, I deserve peace. I deserve joy, okay? And that even if that meant standing alone for a while, okay? The fourth thing that self-love helped me, oh my God, y'all, it helped me to rebuild my confidence, right? After all that emotional manipulation that was going on, it helped me rebuild my confidence, right? Because when we in these bad relationships, that emotional manipulation, it can make you doubt your instincts, and it lowers our self-esteem, okay? But let me tell you something, self-love, once I got that under control, once I started focusing on that, it started helping me prioritize, okay, self-validation over external approval, right? I started to rebuild confidence in my decisions and my intuition, right? Because you begin, when you're in these bad relationships, you start to second guess your intuition. Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. One of the things I started doing when I was in this abusive relationship was journaling, okay? I started journaling because it reminded me of my strengths, right? And achievements, okay? The little steps that I was making along the way before I actually left, right? But this helped to reaffirm my capabilities. So when the negative stuff would come up on me, I could go back and look how far I had come, right? And how powerful I was despite what he was trying to tell me. The fifth thing that self-love is going to help, it helps you break free of that codependency that you have with that man, okay? Because when we're in these bad relationships, codependency, it make you feel like your worth depends on pleasing him and everything he wants you to do. And you do it for a while because you just want some peace, right? You just want to wake up one day with no drama, no peace, right? But that self-love, it's going to shift. It's going to shift your focus, guess where? Inward. Okay? That self-love, it started teaching me that happiness, it didn't have to come from somebody else. Okay? So I had to start pursuing things that I liked outside of him. Whether that be some type of a hobby, a goal, setting a goal for myself, right? Finding relationships, friendships that was independent of him, right? That was going to help me feel fulfilled, remind me of who I was as an individual. Now, the sixth thing that self-love helped me was choosing growth over stagnation. Because when you are in these negative relationships, you don't make those boss moves like you would, because you're worried about his ego. You're too busy worried about protecting him. Okay? When we are in these toxic relationships, they discourage growth. They keep us stuck in this fear and this complacency. Okay? But that self-love, okay, it's going to help you value yourself. It's going to help you prioritize yourself, okay? And it's going to give birth to personal growth. And then you're going to start wanting to surround yourself with people who uplift you and who will inspire you, okay? I remember having to tell myself I was worthy, okay? I am worthy of a life that allows me to thrive, okay? And not just survive. Oh, okay? Oh my God. Now look, the seventh thing and the final thing. Self-love, it helped me find peace even while I was living in conflict. You get what I'm saying? Peace amid conflict. When we in these negative relationships, constant arguments, okay, tension, it just creates stress and anxiety, okay? But once you start adopting that self-love and practicing, man, you start practicing that self-care. You start doing things like meditation, okay? Therapy if you need it, right? You're being more mindful, right, of yourself. And self-love is going to help you stay calm when he losing his mind. It's going to keep you centered, okay, emotionally grounded, even in these difficult situations, okay? I learned to go take walks. I learned to meditate, okay? I learned to do some deep breathing sometime so that I can reset after we had them bad arguments. I learned that it was okay to walk away when I developed self-love. I finally got the strength to do what I couldn't do, which was walk away. Now that you know the power of self-love, it's time for you to take those first steps toward reclaiming your confidence and your freedom. I want you to tell me, what's one small way you can show yourself some love today? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I would love to cheer you on in this difficult relationship that you're in. I'm not here to judge you. I've been there. I understand staying too long. But all that matters is that you develop self-love so that you can start initiating your plan to leave. Remember, every little step you take is going to bring you closer to the life you deserve. I'll see you in the comments. Until next time, God bless you.